Good evening. I am William Shakespeare, and welcome to this week's episode of The Real Housewives of Rome. I'm going to do the reunion of the wives of Brutus, Mark Antony, and Caesar. So, ladies, reflecting upon Act 1, please tell me about how your husbands felt when Caesar returned home from Pompeii.
Well, since Caesar was my husband, we were both really proud when he returned home.
Well, not everyone felt good about when Caesar came home because according to the Sea Slayer, he had the eyes of March coming for him.
Well, it's Caesar and he's not scared of it.
Okay, I'm sure.
All right, well, we know how you guys feel about that. Portia, Julia, I want to hear a little bit more of your thoughts,
Oh, I have
please.
some thoughts for you. Mark Antony and I thought that this was the biggest joke at the time. So, good job.
Thank you. Portia, will you please talk? I haven't heard from you at all.
Yeah, please talk.
I'm just an emotional wreck.
Of course you are. She always is. Don't be fooled.
Thank you, Julia.
You're
I
welcome.
started to speak.
And we should have paid more attention to the weather. It was a big sign, and we didn't. So
Whether, yeah.
Maybe next time.
Alrighty, now moving on to Act 2, I really want to hear on Portia's thoughts about Brutus being convinced that Caesar should be killed.
I feel in Brutus's heart.
He didn't have a heart.
Okay, Portia, please.
I feel that he knew that it was wrong, but he was just taking one for the team. I mean, he is the noblest man. So.
He was known as the most noble man of Rome.
Yeah, but a noble man wouldn't do such a horrific act.
Retweet.
Alright, we do see how Julia feels about this one. Calpurnia, please tell us about your horrible and morbid dreams involving your husband Caesar.
Well, I had a dream that blood was spewing out
Oh,
of his
poor
statue.
thing. Is he okay?
Okay, ladies, please.
Could you clean it up?
Alright.
Could you get somebody to help you?
Okay.
Well, I just was afraid that something bad was going to happen, and obviously I
Did
was
anything
right.
bad happen?
As you should.
Obviously, I was right. And
I mean,
people should listen to
obviously,
me
that's why
more.
we're here.
Julia, in one sentence, say your thoughts, but please. in one
I
sentence.
think she's psycho.
Alright, we'll be back after this commercial break. Alrighty, now moving on to Act 3, I want to get Portia's thoughts on how Brutus initially felt upon the murder of Caesar and if he really wanted to be involved.
Yeah, Portia, what are your thoughts? Tell us.
No, he didn't want to be involved. He was just being noble, and he's better than your guys' husbands.
Well, my husband's better than any of
Wait,
your
did you
guys'
just say
husbands.
he was better than any of their husbands?
You're
Yes.
right. A murder is better than that of Caesar.
Oh, really?
Okay. Julia, I want to hear about how Mark Antony felt about the whole situation.
I mean, he was devastated, but life goes on.
Okay, well, staying positive, I guess. Okay, all of you guys, how did the murder affect each of you personally? One by one, Julia.
It didn't really affect me. I mean, I'll see him later on.
Okay, Portia, what about you?
I don't want to talk about it.
She never talks.
Quiet, stone cold, Calpurnia.
I'm just depressed. I'm a widow now.
Oh, are you okay? Do you need any help?
Well, ladies, I'm sorry about each of you guys' loss, but stay tuned for next week for more drama. I really want to hear each of you guys' thoughts on the whole battle situation.
There's a battle?
Calpurnia, starting with you.
Well, Caesar just wanted his men to succeed. Even if he should die.
Story of my life. You always say that.
Okay, I'm getting to you, Julia. Portia, earlier when I talked to you, you said that Brutus's thoughts on this, that he was just doing what he thought was right, he was being noble. Do you still hold your ground to that?
Yeah.
Do you still believe that was true?
Yeah.
Okay. Julia, what do you have to say?
I don't really have anything to say because Mark Antony and we didn't really talk about the battle much because I was just kind of like his wife for the money. So,
She's a gold digger.
okay, at least my bracelets are real gold.
Mine are real
okay.
gold, sweetheart.
Well, and my last point I wanted to make was the real intention behind the battle. And earlier you guys didn't have much to say, but later on you guys all told me that the real intention was for Antony to kill Cassius and Brutus for killing off the best man that ever happened to Rome. And that the whole situation that was kind of stupid to you guys. Do you still agree with this?
Yes.
Cool. Well, stay tuned for the next act.
Okay, go.
All right, welcome to the review of the closing scene, Act 5. I want to hear now for the real shocker, what is up with all the men dying? I mean,
Well, my husband obviously didn't die because he was the best man.
Of course.
Of them all.
okay. Calpurnia, what are your thoughts? Why did this happen?
It it was for greed. They're all just greedy and pigs.
Anger kind of took over?
Yes.
Okay. Portia, do you still believe that your husband died with a good heart?
Yes.
He
Well,
went down with humility and...
You can't die with a good heart because you're dead, so your heart's dead, so it can't be good. Being honest.
Well, thanks for the opinion, Julia. I appreciate it. I want to hear. I heard there was something you wanted to tell Portia between Brutus and your husband's, and that was
She
a
wants
shocking
to tell
thing.
everyone anything. She can talk to anybody.
Thank you, Julia.
Well, the hardest part about this for Caesar was realizing that his friend Brutus is the one who killed him. It just really, that's what killed him
Hit
the
right
most.
here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything you ladies want to say to each other before we close?
Yeah, I just want to go home because this is stupid. It's their fault that they died. It's not my husband's fault.
Good, go home, Julia.
All right, dance party. Thank you very much. I really want to take pictures.
Wait. Okay.